Hello,
Hi,
what's up?
hi, and yeah,
Uh-huh.
do you hear?
Yes, yes, yes. Maybe you can uh volume a little bit your speaker.
Yeah.
Can you increase the volume?
Oh yeah. Um, I think I think that I'm ready.
Uh, can you make it landscape your screen, your phone?
Like this.
Yes, yes, yes. Uh-huh. Much better.
Okay. Yeah. Just I have one problem. Where I have to look at. Yeah. Because I when I turn to some side my cell phone,
Mhm.
um, I always don't know where to look to watch.
Okay.
So I
So
yeah, it's just a question where I have to look.
here. Camera.
Oh, on my camera, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
You have to look at your camera.
Yeah.
Oh my god. There's a mosquito. Oh, your eyes, it seems like you're looking to the other side. You're not focusing on the here.
Yeah. So I look at my camera, right?
No. Because I think you have to go back. Go back. Just try to go back.
Yeah. This.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think much better. I can see you straight because before you it seems like you're talking to other person. You're not facing on me. I can see you're talking to your side to the other side. Okay, so by the way, how are you today?
Yeah. Well, I started the journey like joining you in the call very early to me.
Mm-hmm.
It was 6 a.m., 6 a.m.
6 a.m.
And yeah, I joined you, and next the meeting I start to do some assignment because this is my last weeks from high school,
Mm-hmm.
and, and yeah, it was I think almost all the morning until lunch,
Mm-hmm.
and then my family, digo, my mother got here, and we eat each other, and then I start days ago, maybe on Thursday, I started an online course about marketing,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, I did some time until almost late afternoon, and then I went to the supermarket with my mother, and now um
You're quite busy today. You did a lot of stuff.
yeah, yeah, but it's just one assignment, but it took like a lot of time to me.
Mm-hmm.
I have to focus on the
Okay,
assignment.
so by the way, have you read our topic today? We're going to discuss about money.
Yeah, I took a look about the question.
Uh-huh. So are you ready now? Let's start.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so let me check. Anyway, you can answer at the same time. I also uh, add some of my opinions. So we can talk together, okay, about the questions. So anyway, so here, this is all about money. Which do you enjoy more, earning money or spending money?
we like to spend money, but we have to have an equilibrium between the two sides because if we want to spend money, we have to earn it,
Mm-hmm.
and then and but also like if we control ourselves, maybe we can do a good actions with the money that we earn and make investments to maybe get more money and spend less and maybe we enjoy more.
Yes. Okay. So for me, I also enjoy spending money, but earning money, it's a bit difficult, tired because once you earn money and then when you got your money, it's easy to spend. It's just like one day and then gone. Everything's your salary is no more left totally. But while you're earning your money, it takes long days. Maybe it takes one month to earn your money, but we just spend it just only one day and then all gone. So yeah, so we have to also minimize. This is called minimalism. We have to minimize how to spend your money
Yeah,
to
yeah, we have
mhm.
consuming.
uh, can you please louder your speaker? Your speaker, it's really slow. Can you please louder?
Yeah, I just have to increase the volume, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that I did it now.
Okay. So yeah, I can hear you now. How about this one, number two? How do you feel after spending a large amount of money?
Well, we have like segregation of maybe this is I forgot. Well, but we feel good inside with ourselves because it's like a great moment. But then maybe 1 week later, we just sometimes we regret about what we get.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah,
Yeah,
I totally agree with you because me too. Sometimes when I spend or I bought something that I really like it, especially online shopping, then when I receive the product, I don't like it. I regret because sometimes
yeah,
I cannot return. So,
yeah. The good thing, in my case, I like to buy on Amazon,
mm,
but the good thing is that you can return if some product doesn't like you.
and I had an experience because before I bought that kind of wig online shopping because I saw it. Oh, it is made from USA, and then I bought it online shopping, and then when I receive it, it's made in China. And it's totally different from the picture I saw and also the details because when I saw the picture it seems like really nice and good quality, but when I received the product, the wig I bought, it's totally different and then I can't use it, so I'm really frustrated.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
It also to
mm,
me
yeah, because sometimes
sometimes.
when the some of the company or online shopping, they're just showing the other picture or other item, but when you got it, it's totally different. So you have to be careful when you're buying, especially online shopping.
Yeah, and we
Uh,
can also take a look of comments, for example, like reviews of the product.
yeah, yeah, definitely. We have to look at first the review. So, you know, what I did was whenever I saw that kind of advertisement on my Facebook page, Facebook feed, I always, I always report this is spam. This is spam. I always report to the Facebook admin. This advertisement is spam. So I always, whenever I saw that one kind of advertisement, I just click on it, report spam, spam. And then one time when I switched to my Instagram, I also watch, oh, you're here now because you never, you can't advertise in Facebook. So they transferred to Instagram. I also saw them to Instagram. I also report, this is spam. Yeah, it's really bad.
because we have like sharing the accounts, because sometimes when we get an account in
Mhm.
Instagram is because we also have a Facebook too.
Mm-mm-mm.
Like, and you register your own account with the
Mm-mm.
same Facebook, and they show you the same in the two
Yeah,
sites.
you know what? There are many people around the world that they are faking their products. They're just showing some item, but it's not their real product when you got it from them. So I really frustrated. I made a complaint, but I never got any refund. So I just
Yeah.
let go because when I check the comments in that advertisement, and then someone comment on my comments, and then she felt like she's sad. Well, I wondered why she's sad, because I said no, I also ordered this item. And then she also commented on my comment, uh, sending emoticons like crying. I totally understand, because maybe she also received that kind of product item. So yeah, it's really bad. Anyway, I don't know their business now, if it's still working or not. Maybe.
To take care about this. But fortunately for me, I haven't experienced that kind of things.
Mm. Yeah, because for me, I always attract, especially online shopping. Oh, because I always use my credit card. So whenever I like this kind of item, I always just swipe my credit card. So it's easy for me to spend or buy any goods online shopping.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and it's easier to to spend by credit card because um in that platforms they have like easy pay to just with some clicks,
Mm-hmm.
because they register your credit card, and it's more easy. Just appear an ad to a survey from the shop, and if
Mm-mm.
you like it, just click and make the order.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely. You cannot avoid, you always tempted to buy or to, yeah, to have an online shopping. So much better to close your your social media, especially I don't nowadays, I don't really check my news feed in my Facebook group, because whenever I check on it, and then when I see some advertisement or any products, maybe I always tempted to buy. So yeah, I don't really check my news feed these days. I only upload my photos or video or any content to my profile, and then after that one, I don't check all my news feed anymore.
Yeah, actually, I have blocked the notifications you need to in social media.
Yeah, me too. I also turn off some of my notification from my other groups, because whenever I receive notification, I keep checking on it. So time consuming, waste too much time for me to always checking all those notifications. So it's not what's this, advisable, or yeah, waste too much time for
Yeah,
us, for me, because I'm always busy. So I always keep distracted, especially when I study my online classes. When I receive my phone always vibrating, when I receive notification, I keep checking on it. So I keep distracting my online classes. Yeah, too
one
many
always
distraction.
want. to try, and maybe one notification, but then appears another and then another, and yeah,
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah, yeah. Totally agree with you. So terrible. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. How about this one? Do you save enough money? What savings goals do you have? Mhm.
oh well.
I
uh,
think because you're still a student, maybe you cannot relate these questions. Uh-huh. But for me, my saving goals every month, I have to save at least 300,000 won every month. I have my time deposit that I don't get or withdraw money easily because I have to wait. For example, if I made it 3 years or 2 years, so within 3 years, I cannot withdraw my money unless if I cancel it those account. So every month, that is my goal. Every month, I save my money. 300,000 won every month, saving my money, because if I don't do that, all my salary gone, because I'm really extravagant. Whenever I saw to online, whenever I go to shops, even though I don't plan to buy something, but when I like the item, I tempted to buy it. Oh, because especially if it's on sale. Oh, this is today, it's last day sale. Maybe tomorrow it's back to original price. So I always tempted to buy. waste, waste, even though I don't use it. So,
yeah, just to buy because it
mm-mm.
appears it.
Yeah, yeah, just to buy, and then just keep
And
collecting a lot of stuff, and then you don't really use it. You don't really need it. So, yeah, we have
and
to.
like online shops, they appears always offers and like discounts on the products.
Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, we have to be wise how to spend our money. We have target to, yeah, like saving goals, because if you don't have plan, you don't have saving goals, you're just wasting, you're spending anytime your money, and then no more. At the end of the day, all wash out.
Yeah, and to add into that, if we don't have control of what we spend, um, we just like try to spend in one product, for example, and we got others, and we realize then that we spend almost all our money. Like you spend more than you have to it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You only got monthly maybe 1 million, but you spend 2 million. Yeah, nowadays I always list all my what's this, my bills, my expenses, because when I don't do that one, I cannot monitor my expenses. I just spending, even though if it's small money, if you're keep spending every day, every single day, when the total is, you will surprise why I have to spend pay this kind of bills, because I always use my credit card. Every time I go to supermarket or any shops, I'll just swipe my credit card, and then I don't care because I have my credit card. And then at the end of the month, I surprise why I have to pay these bills. Too many. Yes.
And when you look at the account state, you realize that there are like research that maybe you didn't remember about that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
So,
yeah, this money, where it come from, where I got this.
uh, Ginger, I'm sorry. Uh-huh. Just hold on, please. Ginger, ya, yo gitu cuma I'm back. I'm sorry because my daughter, my friend, they came my home, and then she also has baby girl, and then my daughter plays together.
Yeah.
They're naughty, naughty. So where are we? Where are we now?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on to the next one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, how about this one? How do you no, how do you prefer to pay for purchases with cash, a credit card, or some other payment method, and why? Which do you prefer?
Mm. Well, in my case, I prefer to pay by credit card because the most of the things that I get if I buy something is online with my own money because I have it in a bank account. But
Mhm.
for example, in my own city, to make some buys, the most of the cases I get them by money, by cash. But also sometimes, for example, I have a PayPal account. I don't know if you know about.
Yeah, yeah, PayPal. Oh, I also use PayPal.
Yeah, because sometimes we are struggle with the payment methods
Mm-mm-mm.
uh, just to work in that kind of cases.
Mm. Yeah, me too. I also prefer to use my credit card because I can earn points. Whenever I use my credit card, I can earn points. So later on, also, I can use the points to buy something. But these days, I try to minimize using my credit card because once I keep using it, I don't, yeah, I surprise in the end of the month, I have to pay a lot of bills. So nowadays, I try to use cash because if I don't have cash, I cannot, I can control myself to spend money. Oh, I don't have cash, so I don't need to buy it. Yes.
Um, yeah, because I also have to cut down my gas because now I'm done working and I don't have like a source of earning money now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-mm.
So,
Uh, these days, because I don't work, anyway, next week, no, tomorrow, I'm going back to work. So these days, I don't work for the past 3 months. Because tomorrow I'm going back to work. I just stay at home, so much better because I always stay at home. I don't attempt to buy anything because if I keep working and then always going outside, whenever I pass the shops, I am tempted to buy something. So yes. Anyway,
my social media also is dangerous in those kind of things.
yeah, yeah, definitely. Okay, so let's move on here. How about this one? What was the first job or task you ever received money for? How much were you paid? Mhm. First task or
Oh,
job. Do you remember?
yeah, to be honest, I didn't remember how much, but my first job was to packing bags like in the shopping in the shops, like
Mm-mm,
a boy job. Like it's easy just in the supermarket packing
mm-mm,
bags in the
mm-mm,
products, and yeah, but I didn't remember how much I got. Maybe I worked during 3 or 4 hours, and I got perhaps 200 or 300 pesos in my national currency. I
Oh, pesos. Same in the Philippines. We also use pesos.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, yeah. Me too. I remember when I first my job. That was long time ago when I graduated my high school. I work as a sales clerk in the grocery store. And then I just work, I think just 1 year. 1 year I worked there. And then there was two small money I got. I think 1,000 peso, maybe 1,000 peso. I don't remember because that was long time ago. Mm-mm. And then too much work and then small money, so it's terrible job. So I quit, and then I have to pursue my study because I was thinking if I keep doing those kind of job, I don't have future. Keep packing all those, and yes, it's not good. And too much work, and then you only receive small amount of money. So it's terrible job I had before.
Yeah, yeah, and it's because the pay. Because,
Mm-mm.
for example, now in this last months, I was working on a restaurant,
Mm-mm.
and the pay was bad. But for example, I like it to work. I like the environment of the same work. But
Mm-mm.
yeah, the pay, it was really bad.
Mm. Okay. So let's move on to the next one. How about this one? Mm. Have you seen another country's money? Okay, which countries have beautiful notes or coins? Have you seen any monies from other country?
Yeah, I have seen the dollar. Um, yeah, this is normal,
Yeah,
usual, I think.
yeah, this yeah, dollar.
And
Mm.
also, I have three kind of tickets. One is from the ruble from Russia,
Mhm.
and another from maybe is from Israel. I don't know what is the name of the currency.
Mhm.
And also, I have a ticket from Estonia,
Mm-mm-mm. Oh,
and just that. Yeah, in my national country currency, that is the peso.
best. For me, yes, I have seen, of course, dollar. Yeah, it's famous dollar in my country, peso, and also China, but just only small bells in Korea. But
Yeah,
I think for me, Korea maybe. Korea. They have beautiful coins. Yeah, yes, Korea. And the sign of their coins is always their heroes before, at the side, at the back of their coins, always hero, at the same time their culture. Mm-mm. So you can learn at the same time what's the meaning of this coin. Yeah, it's really nice. You can also
yeah,
learn some of their culture before, because it's always back of their coins, and the in front is the hero. In the Philippines, we always have hero at the back. I don't remember now because I don't have coins. I always have bells when I go when I visit the Philippines. But
yeah,
before, we always have our national tree. I think that was coconut tree. I remember that was long time ago. Especially in our 2 cents, there always kind of coconut at the back of the coins. But and in front, it's all about our national heroes or sometimes president.
yeah.
Same also in your president.
With
Do you also use?
yeah, the heroes of the maybe my Mexican history, the heroes along the time.
Mm-mm-mm.
But I think that in the most of the tickets actually,
Mm.
because in the other tickets that I have from Israel and Russia, they also have the heroes from their nation.
Mm-mm-mm. I see it.
Yeah,
Mm. I see. Okay, maybe later I can share to you Korean at the same time Philippine coins right after our conversation later. All right. So let's move on to the next one. How about this one? How often do you think about money? Okay, is money a stressful part of life? Mhm. Do you think
Ooh,
how often do you think about money? Because some people they're really uh, die hard about money. They keep thinking about money, 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 money. Show me the money. So how often do you think about money?
well, I guess that it depends of the culture that you develop because, for example, in my case and in my high school, when I got into my high school, yeah, I start a little career inside them that is a counter,
Mm-hmm.
and and I took classes about so much kind of things that are related to money. For example, economy administration, accountor,
Mm-mm.
and markets, and all of these kind of things. And the teacher and they were always telling you about money, telling you about currency, about economy, and those kind
Mm-mm.
of things. And
Mm-mm.
and like this, I was through 4 years now, and also in your family. And yeah, we have present in at least in my life I have present money. And for example, in new days I have been thinking about businesses that some ideas like an entrepreneur to
Mm-mm.
build up a business, and but always thinking in budget or in profits from future. And yeah, from in my case, I often think about money.
Uh-huh. Yes, for business. But
Yeah,
because some people they are really stressful about money because they are keep thinking about how to earn money. So for me, I don't really, yeah, we need money. Money is part of our life because whenever we go somewhere, we always need money to buy something. But thinking too much money is not good. Make you stress. Yeah, that's true. But in my case, I don't really think about money. Yeah, I have to earn money to pay my bills or whatever, so I can buy my needs. But I don't really think about it.
yeah,
Yes, because doesn't money doesn't anything for me. Yeah, we have to earn money, but don't overthink about it because once you are was that thinking too much, that make you stress, and then you always keep thinking, and then you have to find something and then make you uncomfortable.
yeah. I think,
Yeah.
but normal situation because we have present always the money because, as you said, and we need money almost for everything.
Mm-mm.
But it could be more stressful and more exhausted from a person that is in doubt with maybe one person of a bank or any
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
kind of situation, and
Mm-mm.
it will be more dangerous, I think.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, you know what? Even now, I don't really work for almost 3 months, but I have a peace of mind. I don't really think about money because I can survive. I can buy anything whenever I want. There always a solution, so you don't have to worry about it. So yeah, why I wonder other people. They're always thinking about money. They have to work harder all the time to earn money, and then at the end of the week, at the end of the month, their money all gone, and then they kept stressing because they have to pay bills or whatever, and then yeah, they overthink. For me, I think they overthink about money, so that's why that might them stressful.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
and
they don't have peace of mind.
because our principle, like,
Mm,
maybe that kind of people is irresponsible and with what they buy,
Mm,
and
mm, mm,
at the end they ended up like always thinking about money of
mm,
his
mm,
own act.
mm, mm, mm. Yeah. So mm. Anyway, don't think about money too much. Okay. So let's move on to the next question. What is this? Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What does money doesn't grow on trees mean? Do you agree? Have
Mm,
you researched this one?
yeah, I
Mhm.
have. And I think that the meaning is like that if you want something, you have to pay for it, and you have to work for it, and mm, um, that nothing on the life is free.
Uh-huh.
I guess.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, so based on my research that money doesn't grow on trees, that means you have to be careful. Whenever you spend money, you have to be careful because if you have only have limited amount of money and then you spend wastefully, then maybe later on, yeah, you will suffer because you don't have money to buy food or to pay your bills. So you have to be careful to be wise on how to spend your money because money doesn't grow on trees. Yes.
Like is in my family, they always telling us when we ask for money, they told us that phrase because and we always ask for money without do anything that, and they always said that we need to work or to do something to get money.
Mm-mm-mm.
and and this is the reason why I think this.
Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, so yeah, let's thank you so much. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. What is this? Mm, how about this one? Uh-huh. Of the things you have bought in your life, which do you remember most happily? Have you remember you bought something that you really happy or you're really satisfied what you bought before?
Well, this I always have personally because I think that is the best investment that I have done because I started to read books 4 or 3 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and I spent a lot of money by getting books, and yeah, I spend a lot of money, and I always think about this is productive, and but I think yeah, because it's make me feel happy every day, and because I read every day, and I don't care, and I think that is the best action that I have made in my life.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm. For me, I don't remember if I bought something that I really happy. I don't remember. My feelings always mutual. Yeah, whenever I bought this kind of item, yeah, I just bought it because I like it, but I never remember that I really happy. Maybe when I was a kid, when I really wanted to buy kind of toys when I got it. Maybe at that time I was really happy, but I don't remember anymore. But I can see my daughter whenever she likes something, then whenever I bought it, she really like, Mommy, thank you very much. She's really happy. Yeah.
Or, or also it could be when you get something by your aunt that you have to work for it, you know,
Mm-mm.
like for your first work, like you get the first payment,
Mhm.
and you get something. Maybe you can feel like something about releasing yourself that how effort takes to get something by your own.
Mm-mm. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Okay, so how about this one? Mm. Is there something you regret buying and why? Okay, is there something you regret for that you bought something and then it's not working or yeah?
Yeah. 2 years ago, I got an scooter. It's like an skateboard, but in a little bit different. And yeah, I was like 1 month to thinking about get it,
Mm-mm.
and finally I got it, but I didn't use it. You
Mm,
know, the feedback, because I was like exposing to my friends that they have, and
mm-mm.
they tell me like every day that I got it, that I got it,
Mm-mm.
and finally I got it, but I didn't use it. I didn't have the time um to go with my friends to the extreme park,
Mm-mm.
and I have it like a storage in the storage in my house until 1 year after I sell it. I sell it again with a friend,
Yeah, yeah.
with the price that I got it. But and maybe I recover some part of the money that I spent.
Yeah, yeah, me too. I told you recently that I bought that kind of wig, and then I don't use it. I regret. So yeah, nowadays I don't want to buy any online shopping because I just spend money and then I don't use it anyway. So waste money. So, but
Yeah,
so far, yeah, some of them, if I don't use it, like my clothes or my shoes, I can give it to my friends or my family so they can use it. So I don't want to stock in my cabinets that too many clothes that I don't really need it. I just give away to my my friends or my family. Yeah, but sometimes too wasteful because that's our money, but we're just giving away, right? So yeah, next time I just buy if I really need it, not just only want. Because want and need, it's really totally different. Because if you just want this one and then you don't really need it, and then you don't use it. Mm. And then
yeah.
later on, you're just giving them or give to another people. But that is your money.
They destroy, and maybe other person could use it if we do not.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, so how about this one? Number 11. Did you receive pocket money or allowance when you were a child? Was it enough for you? What did you usually spend it on? Mhm. When you were a
Uh,
child?
this question means a wallet.
Yes, your pocket money or allowance. For example, me, when I was a kid, when I was in my elementary school, I only got 2 peso. 2 peso, I'm really happy if I got 2 peso allowance every day because I can buy my snacks. But now 2 peso is very small money in the Philippines. But in my time before, that was 1991, I think. Mm-mm. When I got 2 peso from my father when he gave me allowance, I'm really happy. It's good enough for me.
We got it. Well, in my case, yeah, me too. But it was 5 peso by maybe in 2009 or 10, and
Mhm.
it was some amount of money. I can, for example, buy my junk food,
Mm-mm.
especially,
Mm.
and yeah. But with 5 peso, I feel great. I feel happy in that
Happy.
moment.
Yeah.
But not more in this currently.
Mm-mm.
Currently, it's too little.
Yeah, yeah. But uh, these days, especially my daughter, every day always go to Mart, buy this something. Oh,
Yeah,
she's so lucky. When I was a child, I barely received money. even though my aunt, my uncles never gave me money. But my daughter, she's so lucky because she has a lot of aunts, uncles, so she always receive money from her relatives. Whenever we go to her grandma's house or we go to the public market, when we pass by through her aunt, she has a lot of aunts. Oh, Jinjuya, come on here, and then gave her money. She's so lucky.
Yeah, times change. In my case, not no, I'm not too far from this to that time to this to currently. And
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, my relatives gave me money like every 2 days, maybe every 3 or 2 days.
Uh-huh.
But now it's easier. Yeah, because I look that situation on my, for example, my cousins, for example, my little cousins,
Uh-huh.
they get every day.
Mm-mm. Ah, I see, I see. Okay. So let's move on to the next question. So anyway, we have 17 questions here. Is it okay for you to finish all these questions?
Yeah, it
Uh-huh.
left 17 or
Okay,
in
so
total 17.
number 12 now. What would you tell someone if they asked how much you get paid? Uh-huh. When someone asks you, "Oh, how much your salary?" It's common here in Korea when you talk to Korean people. Oh, where do you work? Now I work in Hagwon or Academy. How much do you get paid? Always asking. It's common here in Korea. How much your
Yeah.
salary? How much you earn? So how do you respond when someone asks you?
Mm,
Do you
mhm.
tell? Would you tell them the exact amount you got paid every month?
Mm, well, in reality, I think that I will say that why he deserve to know that
Mm-hmm.
yeah that answer. And but I think that I say it, like freely,
Mm-mm.
because I,
Anyway,
I look people that get afraid when someone asks about this. Yeah, and it's common also in Mexico that
come on.
and you one person and they, where do you work here? And you respond, and then and he asked again like how much they get paid.
Mm-mm.
And
Yeah,
like about this.
but you know what? I think in America it's not common. It's weird when you ask someone, how much do you get paid in your job? Mm, maybe when you ask someone that one, especially if you're not close, they feel embarrassed. They don't like when someone asks their money how much they earn. Mm-mm. But I think if you're really close, you have a long relationship, so maybe you can ask, but you have to
Yeah,
be aware. Don't ask their salary. But in
yeah,
Korea, it's common. Yeah, especially when I met Korean women, especially for the first time. Oh, where do you work? I work in academy. How much do you earn? Always ask, how much do you earn? Why you ask me? You don't have to know about it. Yes.
here happens too, but especially with men.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah, I think because of the context, because we think that man is the people that take care of the house, and
Mm-mm.
if they get enough money,
Mm-hmm.
um, they are able to take care of their family, and if not, they not.
Mm. I see, I see. I got it. All right, so moving on to the next questions. How about this one? Number 13. Okay, so if a young person wanted to know what career they should pursue to make as much money as possible, what would you recommend they do? Okay, if a young person.
Um, yeah, I will say that the money that you earn where do you work is not the way that you are going to earn more money, because maybe there are some works that are well paid, but maybe you don't want it and you get miserable to work in that,
Mm-mm,
and just maybe going to the work sadly or unhappy.
mm,
um, and the best way to earn the most money that you can is loving what you do,
mm,
because in this way you can work by yourself even more time and getting more. For example, if you work for by your own, you can
mhm,
get more clients and you can take more time of what you do, and at the same time getting more clients, more customers,
mhm.
and yeah, consequently getting more money.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, me too. I only work the job that which I really love what I'm doing, because once I don't like it, then I cannot stand. Especially my boss is so grumpy. I always, maybe just 3 months or 5 months, I quit my job. So I love to work, which is my passion, which I like really what I'm doing, not just for money.
Yeah, because the money you do it, not you don't get it by a work by a schedule, for example.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, because there are many workers that they just working because of money, because they don't like to always seeking jobs. So even though they are not happy, they just keep doing it. But it's kind of miserable. Their life is miserable because they're not trying to find something that they can live by their want, their like, not just only for needing. Mm-mm.
Yeah, and the
So
most of them are scheduled by hours, like 9 to 5, and they remove all your time. And maybe
yeah,
if you
yeah,
want
yeah, exactly. They
some
have to
idea,
work long hours and they got bad bad salary. I mean,
yeah,
small salary and they have to work long hours. So it's pretty bad.
yeah,
Your life
especially
is.
in
Mm-mm,
and surplus to this, you have to stay more time, like extra time.
mm-mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Teaching, I really love it because I just only work part time, but I can earn money equivalent if I work as a full time worker. Yes, so that's why I keep doing it part time job because I get paid per hour, and then when I work a lot of, if I have a lot of part time job, I can earn more. But compared to working in company, you just work long hours, 8 hours a day or 12 hours a day, and then you got same payment. There are a lot of deduction about your salary, and then you got same paid. Where if I what I'm doing now, I'm just working part-time job. So yeah, it doesn't matter. I prepare to work part-time. I have a lot of time to do my tasks, my online classes or whatever. And then I'm just like go to my work and then teaching, and then after the one, go home. Just only 3 hours, 4 hours, and then go home. So not really stressful. Unless if my students are really stubborn, hard, they don't listen to me. So sometimes I got stressed, but not all the time. Anyway, teaching job, you have uh, to be creative, especially teaching kids or adults or whatever. So because you need their attention, you have to catch their attention to listen to you. But if you're working in a company, your body, your physical, body is you have to work all the time, all the time. So whenever you got home, you're deadly tired. But working as a mental job, like a teaching job, your mind is really important. You have to be creative.
With creative and innovation always.
Yeah, 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 definitely. Okay, so how about now? What is this? Number 14. Okay, do you and your friends lend money to each other? How much are you willing to lend or borrow? Do you? Your friend?
Yeah, yeah. I used to lend each other money, but not a super high amount of money. Like maybe just to buy in one hanging out meat, for example, that they don't have enough money,
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
and it's not so much. And
Mm-mm.
yeah, I lend you, and they lend me money when we need.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, it's not common.
Mm-mm. Yeah, me too. I have my friend. Uh, I can lend her money, and whenever she needs, also, she lends her money to me. So yeah, we can lend and borrow each other. Anyway, I can trust her, and she can trust me. So yeah, we are just lending and borrowing. Sometimes we when we don't have.
Yeah, because
It's a
for
great. What's this? This is a sorry, I cannot hear you. It's a great way. No, no, I mean, if you find a real friend that you can ask for whenever you're in a difficult situation, mm-mm, you can depend or ask them some help whenever you're in during hard time, especially in this quarantine. You don't have work, you cannot earn money. So yeah, if you have truly friend, then you have to keep your relationship longer. Yes, as healthy
yeah,
as you can. So mhm.
that relationship you have to build up since you were young, for example. And yeah, but I think that the first time that someone asks you for money, just you get suspicious about,
Oh
and you ask yourself about, I can trust in him, maybe.
yeah, 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 especially if you met that person for the first time, and then after 2 weeks later or 1 month ask you to lend some money. No, 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 you cannot trust it, right? You haven't tested yet who or he, who is she, what her or his background, so you should be aware to that kind of people. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. What is this? Oh my god, how about this? Number 15. Okay, so two more questions to go. When you are walking around a big city, where on your body is a safe place to keep money? Is it safe in a handbag? Okay, for example, when you go to another country or another big city, where do you keep your money? In a handbag, in your pocket, or because sometimes when you go to another country, suddenly snatch your bag, and then inside there were your money inside. You cannot go back to your country. So where do you save it?
I think that you never be completely safe, but for example, I used to keep my money in my trousers pockets,
Trousers.
or maybe in the cell phone.
Cell phone, or what if you, your cell phone, give me your cell phone, snatch.
If I'm like in an unfortunate situation, but the type could be lucky because they get my cell phone with together with my money, for example.
Mm-mm-mm. Okay, how could you do it in that kind of situation? For me, you know, when I visited to Philippines last February, yes, I always alert, vigilant people around me because my money inside, so I worried about it. So yeah, I keep my money in my trouser, my my pocket, my bag. I put everywhere. I don't put in one place. In one.
Yeah, but good to
Mm-mm,
take a look around. Yeah, be aware where you are and where are you walking, or the people around you. Yeah,
mm-mm,
because you can you can notice when someone is suspicious, for example.
mm-mm. Yeah, exactly. So sometimes, you know, in the Philippines, other people, they put their money in inside their brassiere, inside their brassiere, or inside their shoes. Yeah, to
Yeah,
keep safe because they don't know when someone attack them. Oh, give me your money, and then, oh, give me your bag. Inside your bag there were your money inside, and then yeah, you don't have your money anymore. You cannot go back to your place. So you have to be wise whenever to have a safety.
yeah, and that's a good thing from credit cards that you just like make a phone call, for example, or click on the application to call off the card.
Cops, you mean? Cops?
No, no, I mean the card. So, for
Uh-uh.
example, if someone steals you the credit card, you in the cell phone you have an application of the bank, and you can call off the card, the credit card, with just a click.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can call and then cut it off so they cannot use it, right? Yeah, it's a good way. So you should know what's the number of your bank. So whenever someone asks or take your credit card, you can call it and then yeah, right away you cut out your credit card so they cannot use.
Yeah,
For me, I don't know. I think I this is nice tip. I have to know my bank number just in case.
the Mexican banks, and yeah, they have application on mobile phone, and you can cut it off in some case.
Mm.
Myself, if you were theft, for example, you just
Mm-mm.
in the application, you can call it off the credit card easily.
Right away, so they cannot use it. Okay. So yeah, thank you. How about this one? Okay, so number 16. What would you do if you found a brown paper bag with $1,000 in it on the street? Uh-huh.
Well,
You found.
honestly, maybe if at the time that I'm aware of the money inside the bag, I
Mm-mm.
take a look around me, and if I look, for example, someone that it's in front of me
Mm-mm.
that just passed over, and maybe I can ask him for if is his the money from him, or um but then if I didn't look anyone, maybe I keep it.
Mm. I think for me, if I found that kind of money, I will report to the police officer. Yes, and
Mm,
then maybe someone will find that one looking for about their money. Yes, so you better to report to the police officer.
yeah, this is common like for because of your culture, but in Western, in America especially, it doesn't happen that.
Ah, yeah. In some cities, also in some countries, when you found money, you just keep it. But
Yeah,
no,
we
in
were
Korea, not like that. Because when you found something like cell phone or anything, money or whatever, you have to give back to the police, or if there is a number you have to call, or if there is a card inside you have to call the owner, because here in Korea there are a lot of CCTV camera everywhere. So when the owner search the one or report to the police, and then when the police found out that you found it and then you didn't return back to the owner or give to the police officer, maybe it's a bit what's this
Yeah.
trouble for you. Why didn't you call the owner? You found this, it's not your they're very honest.
Some from Asian cultures.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, it's because of the culture. I mean, because the people from Asia used to have values, principles, and for example, in America, it doesn't happen. I think. Yeah, you find out something and you keep it with you.
Yeah, yeah. I think other people, when they found money, maybe they're so happy they can buy anything. Yeah, especially in the Philippines, no CCTV everywhere. So whenever you found something, then you can have it. You don't know who is he, who is her, who's the owner. So if there is, maybe some people are very good heart or honest person, if they feel sorry to the owner lost their things, their money or something, yeah, maybe they will return it. But some people also, no, I found it's mine. I can use it. hmm. Ah, sorry.
That in that kind of situation, maybe you can ask that how that person can prove that this is yours or it's from him in case or whatever they found.
Yeah, 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 that's true, because sometimes people also was that, no, no, it's mine, but actually it's not theirs,
They-
right? So you have to be confronted first, confirm if the owner is real owner or not. Okay, so the last question, it's too many, too many. Okay, the last question is this one. Imagine you have won $1 million. Who will you tell, and what will you do with the money? You win the you won $1 million.
I would tell my mother, and I think that if it's legal and it doesn't it doesn't going to be a problem with that money. Is something that is my own already.
Mhm.
um Maybe I build up a house, and if I have money, maybe I travel. Yeah, the
Mhm.
most probably I travel.
Yes, for me, yeah, I think I if I want something, uh, I don't think if I tell someone, maybe my family, of course, my family, and then my friends later on. And yes, I will save some of them. I will save some of them. I will buy something which I need. Yeah, and yeah, enjoy and travel somewhere.
Yeah, maybe I just
Yes, have a pleasure. Why not? Yeah, yeah, that's my opinion.
yeah, I agree.
Uh-huh. Anyway, we have been talking for, I think, more than 1 hour now. Oh, it's really nice because usually it's just only 40 minutes and then cut off. But if I talk to one person, my Zoom transition continuously.
Yeah, it's
No,
good.
we have been talking now for more than 1 hours, but we haven't connected our connection. But last night, just only 40 minutes cut off, then we have to reconnect. Mm. But if
Yeah,
I'm talking to only one-on-one conversation, I can continue talking continuously without stopping, without disconnection. It's much better compare if it's there are a lot of participants during our conversation, especially last night. Yeah, and talking to a lot of people group, it's good because you can build your confidence and then you can listen to another's opinion
yeah,
and you can learn something from them. But also the side bad things or effect side effect I don't know how to say, is you are waiting someone keep talking and then you don't have chance to talk.
yeah. Something
Hmm.
happened.
You can only speak 3 times or 4 times because there are, especially if there are a lot of participants in one conversation.
Yeah,
So as much possible, I always ask the participant quickly, and then yes, you can explain your opinion, you can share to us, and then try to ask another one. I always rotation so everyone can speak up, because if just only one person talking and then you ask same question again and again and again, you're just like talking one on one, and then the rest of the participants are looking both of you and then yes waiting their turn. And then I feel like maybe they feel bored. So some of them they're not attending, or maybe some of them also are busy, I think. Mm-mm. And some of them also having hard time in this quarantine situation, so they don't want to overthink too much in the social media to think anything and doing like this conversation that they cannot show to themselves that they're happy, but deep inside they're having struggling with their situation now. So
yeah,
I asked some of the participants last night if they can join, but they said, I'm sorry, I'm having hard time these days. I don't wanna do anything. I don't wanna think anything. So
yeah.
I
And
also
it's okay.
understand them. Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, because
But
me too.
mm-mm,
Happen some days, like 2 or 3 days. It
mm-mm,
has happened to me that some days that you feel just like down, like and
mm-mm.
you're like empty of energy
Yeah,
because
yeah, that's true.
what
And
comes.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Because sometimes I also feel like I feeling down. Like I always encouraging someone to keep moving, to study and keep improving consistently, but nobody encouraged me. So I feel like I have to
That's
be a lot of energy all the time because I keep challenging someone to keep going, but no one nobody tell me you have to keep going, Lynn, and continue. So I feel down sometimes. So sometimes I don't wanna keep doing this anymore. I am so tired. I have to think many things. I have to care so many things. I cannot focus my own success. I cannot focus my own myself, my self improvement, because I keep uh, carrying so many stuff in my side. So I keep distracting my online classes, my pronunciation course, my other online classes. I cannot focus to study because I have to look after, especially the rest of our groups. So sometimes I feel like, oh, I don't think if I keep doing this. Maybe I can provide some uh, what's this learning materials resources, but I'm not sure if I keep doing this kind of conversation. I always have a live video call, weekly meetup. But anyway, I already assigned who will be the host each month, task giver each month. So if you are the task giver, you are responsible to host the live weekly meetup. So yesterday, last night, I helped Frank because that was his first time to handle a live weekly meetup because I always hosting, and the past few weeks also Lee also always absent. She couldn't make it, so I'm the one who hosted again. So I'm hoping this coming week, maybe Frank can handle it. Anyway, he did a great job last night,
Yeah.
but just only few participants. Anyway, if there were too many participants, it's hard to handle if there are a huge group. So five or six, much better. I think five or six in the group calls, but it's okay because we
Yeah.
can. Everyone can speak up. Mm-mm.
Many were the most participants that you have had on the meetups?
Sorry, where? You mean where? Where are they?
No, many participants have you had in the meetups as most?
Usually from the fluency before, from Stephanie challenge before, because I already talked to them like this one-on-one live video call, what we are doing now. So they already know me, and then I already know them. So they really wants to join in the group, especially the live conversation group. But some of them are really busy, or I don't know these days what they're doing, and I don't have time to have a live one-on-one with them, so maybe they lose their motivation. Yes,
Yeah.
before they're really active. They're really active.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Many participants have you had at most?
Yes,
Also, the most
most
that
of
you
them.
had in meetups.
Most of them. What do you mean? Most of them from the fluency breakthrough challenge, from
I mean,
Brazilian, Mexico,
I
Vietnam. Hmm?
mean the amount of people that you have had in the weekly meetup.
Usually seven. The last time there were 11 participants. 11. 11, 8, 9. Mm-mm-mm.
It's big.
Yes. So, yeah. Anyway, these days there are a lot of asked to join the group, but they're just joining the group, then they don't participate our weekly tasks. I don't know. Maybe they just want to join and then just receiving the information, and they don't want to participate. Maybe they're hesitating to participate, or maybe shy. I don't know,
Yeah.
because I don't know also their educational background. Maybe they cannot speak well. They don't know how to express their ideas about our topic constantly, quickly, without thinking. Like us, we can, whenever we ask some questions, we can catch up easily, we can answer quickly. So I think they are worried about it because one of my friends, she asked me if she can join our group. Is it enough for her was that her level of English? I said, no, it's okay. You don't have to worry about it because we're here. We support you. Just expose yourself to a large group or to other learners to interact with them, because once you expose to someone, you build your confidence. You feel like, because for the first time you feel nervous, right? You don't know how to express your thoughts, your ideas to a huge group of conversation. So after you spoke your or share your ideas, you feel like you're sweating or you feel like you're hot. I don't know if you experience that kind of feelings, but yeah, it happens to me sometimes when spoke to a huge group. After I spoke, I felt, oh, I'm sweating. But when you always you do it, then it seems like you're talking to your friends. You don't worry about it. Oh yeah, you can build your confidence.
Yeah,
It's
during the time you are getting the confidence to talk.
yeah, 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 exactly.
That also because is the only way to lose the shyness, for example, or the afraid to get afraid of this.
Mm,
And also once that you in this case make, for example, a video, and you receive the feedback, like the support of the members of the group, and
mm,
you are getting more comfortable in the group. You feel like you are part of the group already.
mm, 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 mm. Yeah, actually, definitely. But I haven't seen your task, this week task. You haven't uploaded yet. I'm looking
Yeah,
forward.
this week I couldn't do it. um yeah, because it was my last weeks from high school, and the
Mm,
teacher are a little bit heavy these weeks.
I see, I see. I see, I see. Oh, it's been how many hours now? I think what time is it there now? What time is it? 11:30?
Yeah, 11:30.
Ah, I think you must be tired. Yeah, you have to go to bed.
Well, before of the call, yes, I was tired, but I think that I get energetic again. Because we have to, I have to think about English. Always is difficult to keep it. It's not easy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So anyway, we can practice again next time.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, because if it's too late for you, so I don't wanna stay you very late because of me. Because now it's 2:30 p.m. in my country. So yeah, I can do more if you want, but I don't want you to stay more late. So thank you so much for your time, and we can arrange for our next meet up, and then I can send you another topic, and then we can discuss together. Don't don't be shy. We're always doing this with Anastasia. Do you know her, right? We're always have live weekly meetup. We're always talking about a specific topic, and sometimes our conversation it takes it took more than 2 hours. It's too long. So anyway, tonight also we're going to have meet up with her. We have to continue our topic that was about politics. So yeah, later I also have meet up with her. So I really appreciate your time and thank you so much.
yeah. It was a pleasure. Yeah, because um we help each other. I can keep it practice in my case, and you too, and yeah, I thank you too, and it has a pleasure again.
Yeah, yes, sure. Yes, have a good night.
Yeah,
Bye bye.
good day.
Yes.